How are you doing? I saw that emote yesterday on Better Twitch TV, the Peepo feat. I saw it happen. I just happened to spot it as I was thinking of emotes, and I was like, that's perfect. We need that. So, yeah. I haven't played this game in a very long time. So long, in fact, that my old Riot account apparently no longer existed, so I had to get a new one. So this is pretty much fresh. I did the beginner challenges thing. Or whatever. And I unlocked the ability to do this. And that's it. I don't know what's good or what's bad. The last time I played, like, Annie Jin was good. Don't know if that's still... I think the last time Riot accounts were purged was when they made the global Riot accounts. I don't know what happened. I don't know what occurred. Maybe I deleted the account. Who knows? All I know is it wasn't there anymore. So, I have a new one. Anyway, I genuinely have no idea what's good. None whatsoever. Is he new? I don't remember him. He seems new. Also, what's new? Let's take a peek, shall we? You'll also have to... This is literally the first time I've clicked on this screen, by the way, as you could tell. Everything is new. You got it. Huh? I thought you just had a stroke or something. That's what you play. Okay, so that's like a deck. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Oops. Let's take a peek. Soraka, Leona, Swain, Darius. Plus loads of these guys. I recognize a lot of these. Okay. I mean, this seems like something I could probably work with if I move things. I literally have no ability to craft. It's going to be a big issue. So maybe we unlock the Targon one. Since that's what some of your guys were. Let's do that. Okay, so what's the game plan? What is the game plan of this one? It's just good stuff, I guess. Lots of healing and just dealing damage. Pretty standard idea. Leona, Kale. The idea of this deck is Daybreak. Okay. I remember what Daybreak does. That's the first card you play, right? I think. You gotta remember, it's been a very long time. Speaking of it being a very long time, this is different. Right? Has this changed? I feel as though this has changed. Because all of this is happening. I don't even know what this is. I can't even take part in this. This is all new. Oh my god. Let's do some of this. Also, is it too quiet or too loud or anything? This game is being weird because for me it's kind of quiet, but then on my OBS it looks loud. So those weekly adventures are adventures with increased challenge. Okay, and I haven't unlocked them yet because I need to do this first, I assume. I mean, starting off with a pot of greed seems pretty decent. Or just with a free guy is also probably pretty good. I'll start with a free guy. Just because Jinx, you want to empty your hand, right? Jinx is the infernity of this game, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, Jinx is just infernity. So we want to we want to infernite ourselves. Don't you emote me.
The sand rock got me good.
I'll simply kill them before they can do anything to me anyway, so.
Time to move.
My first big mission. And
Like so. That's it. Wow. Okay, see, look, I remember. I remember how to do this. That was pretty simple. Is it super quiet? Is it quiet? You gotta tell me if it's quiet. It's fine? Okay, good. Okay, and we also want a cheap guy here, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, is that Kale? What does this card even do? Okay. Empowered 16. I don't know what empowered does. This unit has its empowered bonus, while its power is at least the listed number. Okay. I was gonna say, that's new. I don't know what empowered is. Alright. What does this card do? Let's do this. Just for you. We'll pick this. Just for you. Kale's in the latest batch of champions. I don't know anything about empowered or anything like that. This is all fresh. Super fresh. Oh my god, empowered 3. Whoa, what the fuck is this? I like this thing. I don't know what's going on with it, but I like it. Kind of intimidating. I'd be intimidated. I am intimidated, honestly.
how can I help?
You idiot. I'm gonna shoot you. See, now this is how you play video games in general. Everyone knows the most efficient way to play any resource game is aggro. And you be as aggressive as you possibly
I
can.
earned my scars.
Sweep the leg.
The more aggressive you can be, the better.
Better run.
Like, I've played Magic.
Victor's claw.
How do you win in Magic? Play red, summon 1-drops. Floating mana is not as bad as this. Yeah,
What do you have?
it's pretty decent. Don't you want to play Hearthstone though, where your main goal is to curve out every single turn?
Safety first.
Isn't that fun?
Do
And then you play your highest cost card that you can play every single turn until you either win or lose. I'm gonna play this thing. This thing seems funny.
In deliverance of judgment, I stand ready.
Yeah, start with the most aggro character. Oh my god, I can't kill this.
Holy fire will cleanse the evil within.
That's scary. This thing's huge. What the hell?
Gotcha.
Imagine if you still had that pep up. Yeah, can you imagine? Ah.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Let's discard one of these.
The sump rock got me good. There's a blast from the past.
Oh boy. Okay.
Focus. Focus. It wasn't me.
I'm innocent.
This'll do. This will simply do.
Next time. Come back next time.
See, we just had to wait for them to make a bad attack and then we win.
Let them behold our resplendent.
I also like that it does damage
Just gotta learn to
for playing a card. This is like the most overpowered ability in the whole thing. Every time you play a card, it just does damage.
Oh, part of the plan. I just beat up.
It's so ridiculous. It's just so unfair. It's just so unfair. Even though we're playing against a computer, it's so unfair. The one that deals damage to a random minion too. Can you get both? Can you get both at once? If you can get both at once, that seems crazy. Always both at once? That's possible? That seems so unfair. Yeah, I'll take a free spell. Like, how can they even play against it? This mode is so good for farming rewards. I mean, it seems pretty decent. Didn't they used to do... There used to be like a Bilgewater one or something? And it was like you had to beat Gangplank and it was actually really hard. I seem to remember that mode. Which was like this.
Sweep the leg.
We will simply do 4 damage turn 1. We will simply do a quarter of their health turn 1. Simple, easy.
I learned my scars.
Of course I'm ready.
I don't get why they removed the arcane side story stuff. It is, we need to remember, it is Riot. And they are really good at doing just bad decisions.
I heard the war song in the waves.
Like, truly awful decisions. Riot is just like
Better run.
the company of all time.
Worthy of the Witcher's claw.
It's up there with like Blizzard as the company. Where they just like do everything they possibly can to fuck stuff up.
Shh. There it is. Next time.
See, they die. And they die. I didn't even know they were dead. I didn't even think about them being dead. Did you know that in World of Warcraft and shit, you can't even play the old content? They just kill it off. Isn't that fucked up? Because it seems fucked up to me. Sub. Yeah, it's like crazy. It just seems like, why would you do that? The only thing that was lost so far was the pre-cat of main world quest. Oh, okay.
I'll lead the way.
I was gonna say, because I tried World of Warcraft a while ago. Like, it's quite a long time ago now. And they just drop you off in the middle of the story. And nothing makes sense at all, because you're in the middle of the story as a new player that doesn't know anything. You're just like, huh? What's going on? Who are these characters? I'm meeting these people, and they're clearly important. Sylvanas Windrunner is clearly important. Who the fuck is she? Why am I eager to do stuff for her? They actually reworked that? That's good, at least. But yeah, I remember playing that and just being like, oh, okay, I guess I won't understand the story then. Everything is kind of expensive. I want to keep Kale just because funny.
Death is transient, as long as the body holds blood.
Look, I even get a guy.
Nothing escapes my watch.
And punch!
A Black Rose guy. You'll have to see it. Okay. we are anti-WoW endorsers here. Don't let me catch anyone endorsing World of Warcraft in this chat. The dual logs? I know the dual logs is like so into World of Warcraft. Like a disturbing amount.
Bring me the calm of an ice-shrouded world.
I have 2 of these.
They took my love, but left my reach. Shatter them!
Tongue-tied.
We have to save health. I need to remember, save health. I also need to remember to concentrate. So I need to think about what I'm doing in this one. At the same time,
Sends chills up my
I
spine.
need to remember not to be an idiot and actually talk. That's also pretty important.
Just you and me, Fishbones.
Okay, gamer.
And them.
No, don't frostbite me now. Come on, dude.
Sweep the leg!
After I'm trying so hard. I just want to kill. That's literally all I'm here to do. Let me kill. How do you have so many? This is actually getting out of hand.
Runs in our veins.
Oh my god.
Lead us to victory!
Am I gonna lose to this easy? Am I gonna lose?
Faster than my arrow? I think not. The sun rock got me good.
There's no way I
Blast
lose.
from the past. Well,
There's no way I lose.
To the ice.
I think we can kill just with burn. Soon. I hope. There's Jinx again. Hi, Jinx.
I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent.
I guess I save my
Idiot.
my stuff. I tried to save my life, even if it's not optimal. Because I start gaming now. Are you serious? Of course, of course, of course.
Let fly.
Of course, don't people lick? Or people feet, even. Nice and frosty. And then we simply pass. No! That's worst case scenario, I think.
Winter take you.
Okay, wait, this is possibly still doable because we do this.
Only the guilty need
There's a
fear.
Kale. Oh my god.
Who's a good hunted young?
Oh my god.
Turn away.
Stay still! I'm trying to shoot you. You're starting to bore me.
Okay, okay. Why is this suddenly gone so wrong? I thought we were doing well, too, which is the sad thing. Boy, I'm getting... Ever since I mentioned... Like, I said the word NFT.
How can I help?
Like, ever since I said that on
And hot soup.
Twitter, now I am getting a lot. And I mean a lot of NFT bots in the DMs. I'm also getting, like, just scams, too. At least they die here.
I have done in your name.
At least they die here. I'm getting NFT bots and I'm getting GFX artist bots too. The presentation is pretty good. I like the presentation of all this stuff. It's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. I do enjoy it. Also, I apologize if it's just a shorter stream today. I am EP. I'm so split on NFT artists. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, gamer? Inform. Did you get to D-Max? Dynamax? Like in Pokemon? Or... Huh? This sounds good. What is D-Max? Is D-Max something I should be aware of? Is it important? Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Probably not. Dual level max. Oh, no, absolutely not. I haven't played at all today. So the last I played was what you saw on stream. I am going to keep playing though. I'm gonna get there eventually. Might as well.
I'm actually here.
Sweep the leg.
Okay. And look, a free guide. See, look, isn't this awesome? Free guys.
Get to work.
But yeah, I haven't done it. I simply have not.
What else can I fight for but life?
I will, though. Watch me get to dual level max. Watch me get so mad that I just play, like, some shit like Umi Control.
Anything else?
Words move hearts and...
Time to move.
My first big mission. And punch.
Kill!
I'm ready.
Our word is our bond.
I love to kill. You'll go over to the dark side and start scythe-locking people. I might do that. I might do that with B-Troopers. That'd be funny. It's ethical in this event, so Konami might ban it. Okay, that's true.
Our allies
That is true.
did not fall in vain.
Technically, it's in my favor if people start playing cards that I am not playing, but I have, that are like ultra rares, because then they might ban it. In reality, from what I've been, like, what have I even been playing against? It's been very strange, because I haven't been playing against, like, any sprites so far. It's like Runic twice, then just a bunch of just terrible, terrible decks. Like Cyber Dragons and Dark Magicians and stuff. That's what I've been playing against.
Keep hope alive. Our word is our bond.
I hope this works.
Bye bye, Kale. You gotta go.
War turns evolve.
So I need to kill this turn.
Salt and stitches.
There we go.
I'm on a roll.
You're leveling up a bit late, but thanks for showing up. Yeah, let's just go through all of it. Sure. But yeah, I think... I don't even know, like...
We blew the
Should anything really be banned? Right now? It's hard to say. I wouldn't be surprised if Fairy Tail Snow gets banned. That's all I'll say. If Fairy Tail Snow gets banned, that makes perfect sense, because that card is always going to be a problem. As long as it remains, it's always going to be like one of the most insane cards ever. But I don't know what else, like, they would even want to touch. Champion item. Oh, I love champion items. I know something they might want to touch. Speaking of things I want to touch, I got a small work in progress back from the artist working on my new model. Very exciting. Very, very. It's looking good so far. Card games on motorcycles? God, I wish. Hi, Kazuki. How are you? Instead, we're playing this one. We're playing the Riot game.
charged up and ready to go.
Tired doing ranked on... Oh, you're playing it, are you?
That's a bunch.
Yeah, I'm on a brand new account, basically. I mean, literally a brand new account. Because I don't know what, I might have deleted my old account or something. All I know is that it's gone. It is no longer here. So, we're just doing that. That Blue Essence grind is hide. My Blue Essence grind is gone.
Hold still.
Do not stand against me.
No more Blue Essence for me ever, apparently.
A noble end.
And I can't make any decks because I have no juice. I have no deck juice at all for it. So instead we're doing the sensible thing, which is playing the solo mode right now. Maybe I'll, like, make just some terrible deck.
Approaching the battlefront.
And can you, like, challenge other people one-on-one in this? Maybe I'll fight someone.
Not prevail.
Maybe I'll go crazy.
Next time.
Let's go, people.
See, look, they've got no health left. We win. We win. Oh, I was gonna say, all we need is not a really expensive card off the top, but that's what we're getting.
In deliverance of judgment, I stand ready.
Let's just kill everything. Let's just kill everything. Let's make sure it all dies. They have 1 health. What is the worst that could happen?
Remember the fallen.
I'm not impressed. What really impresses me is drawing a card off the top and getting this thing to come out. And then summoning Kale to kill him. There we go. Very fair. I need this ability in ranked, I think. I think that would be fair. Actually, if only I had it, and every time I played a card it dealt 1 damage to the opponent's Nexus, I think that would be fair. Oh, I thought that was the last one. I thought that was the last one. I guess not. And then we kill Garen. Was Garen good in League? I remember him being annoying. Back in the years ago when I played, I remember him being annoying. Which probably means he was okay. I know he just run at you, then spin at you, and then ult you. I think was the basic combo. Garen becomes viable from time to time. Garen's just a bit of a gamer. The G in Garen stands for gamer.
My first big mission.
I'll do my best.
Oh, you're in for it.
What could have been?
I will die for them. Let's go. Let's go! The G in Garen stands for gay. Stands for gayer. Oh, thanks.
Don't mind me.
This asshole shows up late. I can't believe it.
Time to go.
Isn't Garen, like, canonically straight? If I remember rightly. Isn't he just, like, the canonically straight guy? Because,
Every world
obviously.
demands a piece of ourselves.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
I was gonna say they just won't play anything else, but then they did, which is really annoying.
Charged up and ready to go.
I don't know if Garen's sexuality is ever subject of his lore. Isn't he supposed to be in like a relationship with
Here we go.
Katarina or something? Isn't that lore?
Need repairs?
Better run.
Also, Ezreal is canonically straight? That twink? Sure, whatever you say. You all know he ain't. True.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
My blurg and blue for Bablafia.
Oh, ghetto dude.
The wicked must fall. Stop this foolery.
That's all.
Guess I'll let my guy die. We can play more guys.
Backfired. Of course I'm ready.
Like so. And then we just win.
Countess.
Then we just win. I love to win.
See ya.
I like how this basically does 1 extra damage even. It's so ridiculous. We love to win. Lick those tootsies.
Now it's a party.
And then we kill.
That's a bunch.
Yeah, it seems fair. They didn't even have to attack. That's so sad. You do love to see it, though. I'm not gonna lie, you do love to see it. I love it when they struggle. Thanks, Jinx. Wowee. I'm just like, I don't fucking know what any of this does. It is a victory. And I got so many legend points. I don't even know what that is. I can tell you what a cheap deck to build is. Because it's the deck that I built first when I just started out. Who the fuck was that? Was that even a League of Legends character? I'd never even seen them before. Play elites? From Halo? There's one champ in this that isn't a league champ. Who was that guy then? Like, a guy showed up. Why is this stuck on the screen? This won't leave. Huh? Also, hi Miss Rin, how are you? Small indie company. Small indie company. This better not stay up. Well, I guess we're restarting the game. Yeah, they clearly care. Let's restart that game, I guess. You love to see it. You love to see it. Just having congratulations permanently on the screen. Zero way of taking it off. Incredible, just what I wanted. Okay, here's my thinking. New deck. And we play Jinx plus Swain. And maybe this thing. Darius, why not? That'll be our thing. One of those, two of those. Oh, two of those, obviously. Oh yeah. Get that guy in there. Oh yeah, get two of those in there, obviously. Two of those. Not sure what the point of that is. Two of those. One of those. Let's do a stun too. More damage. More damage is always good, I think. A couple of those. A couple of those. So we can empty our hand. Let's add one of those because it's funny. A couple of these because it's big. That'll be our high end. And then just aggressive stuff, I suppose. There we go. Perfect. And that's how you build a deck. How can I invite people to play against? Is that possible in this game? Can you like 1v1 someone? You can add a friend. Which implies you should be able to 1v1 someone. Bokai, I want to kill you. In Legends of Runeterra, Twitch. I want to kill you. What's your thing? What's your details? Tell me your details. Dox your details online. What the fuck was that sound? Okay, just a weird sound happened next to me. I don't know what the hell it was. That's interesting. There you are. Come on, you fuck. Alright. I'll show you advanced deck building. I'll show you advanced deck building. This is what advanced deck building looks like. Is that Rise? That's, he wasn't there last time. So he's new to me. Okay, yeah, this seems good. This seems nice. Hello, game? There we go. See, this is good. And I'm already winning. 0 turn 1 plays? Looks like you're falling behind, pal. Looks like you're falling behind, buddy. Looks like you won't be able to keep up. I say, looking at my cards. I mean, this is probably good. See, the thing about Bokai is terrible at card games. End round. Oh, you love to see it.
My first big mission.
I'll show you a high quality game. I'm a bit scared that he has like 6 spell mana.
Safety mode.
That is somewhat frightening, but we can make this work. Copium, we can make this work. Observe. If you would. What is this? What is this? Delve into the past. Choose one of 2 world runes. Okay. Ow. Okay, I mean, this is fine.
Just gonna put this here. Time to go.
See, I'm telling you. I'm telling you this is good. This is how you play the game. You just get as aggressive as physically possible. Until you win. I don't like that. Draw 2, then reduce them by 2. That reminds me of Mage in Hearthstone, and that's annoying. What's going on? What have you done? You just put it back. Rude. Okay, don't worry, I have another one. I think I just win.
Don't mind me. Boom. I hope this works.
You love to see it. Every game with a resource is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. If there is a mana resource, you just have to be more aggressive. Okay, gamer. Let's see if you can beat Die again. Let's see if you can face down my Die. Oh shit, that's the one. This'll be fine. This'll be fine. This is a winning hand. Eek. This is a winning hand. Oh, this is a way worse hand. This hand is infinitely worse than last time. Which is a shame.
Where's my axe?
Oh my god, he's there. It's the gamer.
Clad in shining sunlight.
Holy fuck! How is he so big?
My first big mission. Okay, ready.
I guess I'll take this one on the chin. That's so huge! How's that fair? Just this round. Okay, it's just this round. Okay, it's just this round. Whew!
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
What is this? Oh, come on! Suddenly this is going so much worse.
Explosives primed.
None of this is a good trade. So I'll leave it, as that's bad. Don't worry, I will simply finish him off with my big game enders.
Timing is everything.
Wait, I didn't do anything.
Like so. Good trades, good trades. Massive trades. Colossal trades.
Coming in hot!
What the fuck is this? Okay. That's big. Well, I guess maybe he's not big. He looks more intimidating than he is. That's fine.
I have my orders.
I have my burgers. Orders. It does kind of sound like she says I have my burgers, but... Bokai is shaking in their little booties. Why is it so pretty?
I am the bulwark against darkness.
Uh-oh.
Glorious light rains down.
Uh-oh. That's every turn? That's every turn you can do that? That's every turn you can do that. Uh-oh.
Blast him.
What if I did this? What if I just tried to scare you? You don't know what I'm planning here. I think I've lost this anyway. I don't think there's a way to win. Unless the rest of the cards, obviously, the Bokash plays
Face
suck.
my shield, ever vigilant.
Obviously they suck. You fool, you fell right into my cunning ploy.
Backfired.
Damn it.
I actually really wanted to lose two guys just so I could kill that one. Hi, it's this guy again. This could actually be helpful. We will simply win the game with our big boys from here on. That's fine. Stun a guy. Excellent. Summon big guy. Wait, shit, no, this has this now. You get barrier? That's unfair? Wait, no. Oh, I should have played Darius. Never mind. Never mind.
You did one Yordle portal and suddenly geography means nothing.
How are they getting so big?
Devotion
What does
to
improvise? What does this do? Choose one of two random options from a depleting pool of equipment and equip it to an ally. Okay. Well, shit.
It's a cannon, not a shield. Hold still. It's a cannon, not a shield.
What is this? Authority? This is all new. This is all entirely new stuff to me.
My axe is ready.
My ass is ready. I guess we lose.
Hold the sun's holy light.
Okay, this was more of a complete demolishment. All part of my plan, because I killed them this round, obviously. Watch this.
Who's gonna get in my way?
Who's gonna get in my way?
I said bunk.
Everyone knows, if you go into 16 life, I win, actually. Shit. Okay. Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe this isn't as good as I thought it was.
Unyielding light.
Maybe it's good against, like, a super... whatever the Rise deck was. Don't worry, I've got a huge fellow.
Break this siege. Captain, move in.
Feel the sun's glory.
Well, it was nice knowing you. Okay, so we've learned something.
Learn from this.
We might need our opponent to brick. That might be the most important thing, actually, for this deck, is opponent must brick. Alright, this is it. This is for all the marbles. Every single marble. I recognize this one. This is landmarks, right? I just didn't have good answers. That's even better. Play that first deck exclusively from here on out. Don't play anything else but the deck that loses specifically to aggressive default cards turbo. Oh, come on. That's so lame.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
You cannot do damage to me.
That's a punch.
What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna respond with, huh? To my attack. This is a quick attack too. It's so fast you don't even see it coming. Ignore the fact that you had a long response window.
This'll be a blast.
Piltover's finest.
Okay, this can trade. Is basically what I'm thinking. This can trade with this. So we're fine.
For the Empire.
Oh, look at this. Huge damage. Colossal damage. 2, in fact, is how much it is. Woo! I like this. I like that it shows you the
For the
working
glory
out of what's going to happen. Oh god, yeah, I remember this thing.
Here we go.
Just don't block. Just do not block forehead. Let's do this. I'm feeling a bit frisky with it.
Tell headquarters. Little booms are just as good as big ones.
What is this?
Yeah, but the big ones are, well, bigger.
Okay, and then we kill them. Bokash, your life ends. Or Bokai. God, I keep saying Bokash. It's just I'm so used to it. Your life ends 2 turns from now.
Nobody's pulling your tail while I'm around.
Oh dear.
Coming in hot!
I am wearing my goggles.
We're coming in hot, gamer. My, it's been a hot minute since I could catch you. Oh, hi, Darkness. How are you? It has been a while, hasn't it? I hope you're doing well, though. We've been busy. We've been busy. It's a quiet stream. Quiet stream today. But whatever. Playing a game I haven't played in ages. At a time that's normally not so good for me. Wait, this is actually good. Because surely Bokash can't do anything. Surely. Living life, not letting life live me. Very good, very good. And he's stunned, and then I kill.
Clear it out.
Now die.
They're my friends.
I'm gonna kill you. Aw. Literally so mean.
A worthy end.
I still think we're okay. Copium. I still think we're okay, Copium. We're in a good spot. Basically, Bokai needs to live the next turn. I think as long as he could do that, he's in a really good position. Oh my god, already?
The horizon calls.
Okay, and now there's no response here. Of course.
Bad winner, Sammy.
No response here. As I do this. There's no way. There's no way you can respond. Let's go! Gaming! Gaming gamers. And that's how you beat. I could put this as maybe like a clickbait. Beat any deck with basic aggro cards. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation point. Question mark, exclamation point. It's so easy. All you have to do is summon 1 cost minion, and then 2 cost minion, and then 3 cost minion, and then lots of smaller minion, and attack. You can really tell which of those decks you actually play. Yeah, one of them seemed significantly better than the other ones as well. One of them seemed significantly better. But yeah, I really do enjoy that. I think it's the same with pretty much any card game that has like the resource system. If you have an option to just summon lots of small guys and attack face, that's just a good strategy, no matter how weak your cards are that do it. As long as they can do it, You can scum wins off people so easy. Three Leona, 3 Kale. I've got 0 of either. What's a good way to, like, get stuff? Is there a quick way to get stuff? This deck's probably going to be easier to build. I'll take a look. Maybe just get all my epic wild cards real quick. A capsule too, since you start with a few Garen. I think you start with 2 of just a bunch of... What the fuck is this? Holy shit! That's some art. Could hit those deep places. Gasp. Gasps? What do you mean by that? Gasps? Wow, we've unlocked loads of shit. Did you play that? I'm gonna be opening every card from here and be like, do you play that in your one? Is that one you play? What is this? What is this? Equipment. This is new. I don't recognize that either. Wow, what an upgrade. Hell yeah. Do I have this too? No, sad. Okay, so let's check out this one. Let's look at Imported deck. One of my favorite decks, by the way. Imported. It's probably doable. See, the thing is, because of how it works, you can't just get a lot of stuff straight away. You do have to wait. And this one seems fun. How many wild cards do I have? Let's take a look, shall we? How do you check? Okay, here. Not many. 14 common and 5 rare. So not many. They do kind of starve you at the start, huh? That's fine. I'll just beat some random online. In a ranked game, obviously. Watch me rank up. If I win my first online game, I just built different. What could I say? Of course, if no one is playing, then that does make it a bit more difficult for me. Of course. Oh, no, someone's here. Okay, I was gonna say, maybe we'll just give up. If you win your first online game, you just retire this game. Exactly, honestly. Tempting. They have a card back, which is probably bad news for me. Okay, if I remember anything about playing Magic the Gathering, it's that any cards that don't say 1 on them in your starting hand, get rid of them. That's the strategy. See, look at that. No, that's terrible. Wait, this card sucks. Never mind, he didn't do anything.
For the Empire.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't like how this is looking. That's actually... Yeah, my opponent's kind of playing a A deck. I don't like this. Phew! Excuse me. Bro, my 100% win rate's already going poorly.
Radiant blessing.
Remember the objectives.
I remember the objectives.
The few for the many.
Witness glory.
Okay. Let's kill this. This is gaming. This is gaming here. Don't. Oh, things will work out. Things will work out. See, look. We played this guy, we ditch our Farron because he's too big, and we'll never get there. Hopefully. They won't play anything. And if they do play something, we stun it with a sentry. What does that do? Draw champion, reduces cost by 1. Uh-oh. I don't like how that looks already. But we got decent damage coming in here. 10 damage. He disappears, but this is fine. Because, from here on, the opponent has a big guy, sure. We can deal damage to it if it's stunned. This is 5 damage, look.
Sleep is for the guiltless.
We scare him. We scare him here. He's thinking, why is he doing 1 damage to this? What the hecky? That's what he's thinking. He's thinking, what the hecky? Maybe I should have played Swain instead. No, we let this happen. We're fine with this. See, look, because then we do this. Kermit. What will he do? Stun an enemy? Seriously? This? If you stun or recall an enemy, I deal 2 to it. Okay, so this will die anyway. So I'll do this. See, look, we're thinking. Who says aggro isn't about thinking? How dare you? Oh, that's so fucked up.
No cure for fools.
Duty, Empire.
We are at the threshold of something great.
I remember this one.
What we do is so much bigger than us both.
Yikes.
Vision to see what others cannot. Discipline and conviction.
We'll be okay. We will draw something good off the top. See now, would you look at that? Stun an enemy. Fuck, I don't want to do that. Maybe we die.
Even I have good days.
I mean, That one doesn't count because he was that one because he was, and then I was because,
Life and death on a blade's edge.
you know what I mean? All I'm gonna say is he was playing like a deck though, which seems fucked up. That seems unfair, honestly. He was playing a deck, yeah. I think they shouldn't be allowed to play. Let's do a Dark Star. I guess I can't do it. Let's do something else. Yeah, I know what that is. Okay. Wild fragments can be used in place of champion fragments to unlock a star up. Any champion in the path. Okay, sure. So we only have one guy. Who else is even in here? Is Evelyn new? Gwen is definitely new. Jax is new. Kaisa is new. Kain is new. Orin is new. I think. Is Varus new? Varus might be new. Vayne is new. Yuumi is new. Weird. Aatrox is new. What does he do? What's your deal? You've played World Ender? Holy fuck. Why don't I have any of that? Why even show it off to me? Okay. Like, we can work something out. The problem is I don't get to play anything different, right? I can't swap characters to anything. I can't swap characters to anything? That seems a bit lame. Anyway, time to show off the strength of Dai. This time, it will go fine. I say as I chew my fingers in embarrassment. Did you hear that? That sound was me biting my finger. Ow. How did it even make that noise? That's new to me. Is no one playing at this rank? Is that it? Are people scared? You're an alien. Saiyans are aliens. Goku Black is still a Saiyan with Kai's mind. Goku Black could go Super Saiyan Rose. Super Saiyan J. Rose has pink hair. Your original character design has pink hair. See, it's all coming together. Hi Oni, how are you? Yes, we're playing this today. We're starting from the beginning. And because we're starting from the beginning, we're just trying to play an aggro deck. Unfortunately, we opened a bad hand. Maybe I should play this card instead. Wangy wangy, we're wangy wanging it.
Safety mode? Didn't build one!
Of course I'm ready.
What is... Okay, real talk guys, what's wangy wangy? I see wangy wangy surprisingly often in VTuber related streams. What is the wangy wangy? Teach me of the wangy... Fuck, this guy's playing an actual deck too! How do these people at fucking not even ranked rank have a full deck?
I'm your backup.
This way.
Just gonna put this here.
It's not even. Look at it. Huh?
I hope this works.
SSJ is sort of the Japanese spelling Super Saiyajin. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, Super Saiyan jalapeno? Like,
My first big mission.
your first big mission. Let's kill these guys.
Whoa, I can see the magic.
I can see the magic. Shut up. I'll kill you. These fucking twinks. I think they can be in my League of Legends? Don't they know?
We go.
This is a League of Legends game? We are only homophobic here.
Where are you from?
Like real League gamers, we are exclusively homophobic.
Better run.
We're fully phobic, yeah. Honestly, I am like League player phobic. League of Legends versus Genshin. Yeah, League of Legends versus Genshin. Worst fan base competition. Who will win? Me. Hi, Thunderfan. How are you?
Everyone here is so cool.
I better win. I've been practicing.
Jinx stands for Jinx. Durr.
I bring music and war.
What the fuck is this? Who even knows? Good in practice. Nice. Oh, the misery. Yeah, this is the misery game. From where the misery song comes from the show for a game like this.
Me.
I'm late for class. I've got us covered.
Anyone here a big fan of the misery song?
It's a cannon, not a shield.
Every single person is my enemy. Exactly. That's what. Honestly, I feel like that's what it must be like.
Backfired.
Missed.
How would the battle between League of Legends player and Genshin Impact fan go down?
Victory at any cost!
You heard it here first, guys.
Your aura is so blue.
At any cost.
So many colors.
We'll send Tyler 1 to beat up. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Tyler 1 is... No! Well, if I kill myself first. Can't kill me if I kill myself first, asshole. How come these people have cards that, like... They're supposed to be beginners. They're supposed to be like me. I made my account, like, 2 minutes ago. And I'm playing against people that have, like, full decks with champions that are basic. Okay, this time though, it's gonna work out. And we'll start from my first win, that's when we'll start my win rate count. Ow, I bit my finger again. Genshin Impact player versus League of Legends player. Person who accuses everyone of being a pedophile versus actual pedophile. Who will win? That's kind of like the vibes we get going from that. Wait, actually, kind of, it's more like racist versus racist. Who will win?
Explosives primed.
You're scared.
In position.
I don't like that he gets so big so fast. Why is he an elite? He's just a dog. Again, shouldn't be allowed. I'm getting so many fucking friend requests and DMs on Twitter for, like, GFX bots now. It's really annoying.
I can do this.
Why suddenly? It's just a new wave of them or something, I guess. I'm simply not enjoying it much. Now we kill. What the fuck? How am I supposed to compete with that? In what way? Is it even possible?
Hands are for forging, not fighting.
Time to go.
Acetone. If we're 5 letters in the alphabet, oh, see, you already goobered it this time, Thunderfan. You were on such a good streak too. It means you just broke the barrier of minimum size for that. Exactly. It's over. I genuinely cannot compete with this guy. This game sucks if you're starting out. What the fuck? I hit a combo BRB, maybe the second best. That's crazy. I could not... Awesome. Yay! A capsule. Okay, give me something good. Perfect. I mean, this might be good. Maybe. Over a series of days. Gauntlet schedule? What's gauntlet? Pay to take part? No thanks. I still can't make anything. Okay. We'll just do another solo. We'll just do another solo. And eventually we'll unlock a card that could be played and used in ranked. I am amazed at how, like, just nothing you can do. Starting out, you play against players that just have actual decks but are, I guess, bad, maybe? Or there's just not another soul is playing the, is like starting this game out. Maybe. What is Chrono Break? No, I like... Challenger's probably good. Choosing who attacks who just seems crazy. Always. So that's good. This is easily the best deck in the game, to be fair. The Elites one is the best deck. I was gonna say, it makes sense because literally as soon as I read their first card, I was like, if they play an Elite next turn, I just lose. Like, there's nothing I could do about that.
My first big mission.
Coming through.
It wasn't me.
So, I do think it does seem pretty strong. It's crazy that I'm getting paired up against that, though. Account made, like, today, and they're just like, yeah, you gotta deal with this. Good luck, gamer. Ouch. Sure, I guess.
Don't mind me. Time to go.
At least he's gonna die
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
any second.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
Shit. What is this? Each round, the first time you play a spell. Sure.
Backfired.
Let's get moving.
I was gonna say, I don't think this really matters. I think we just win anyway. Why can't I start out with 30 health and my opponents start out with like 10 health and I also do 1 damage every time I play a card? On ranked. I think that would be fair. I like that Thunder Fun has gone off. It was so close. It was just missing like 1 letter. Or 1 word even. And it would have been good. It would have been good. Yeah, I'll take 1 cost 2/2. Nautilus. I remember back when I played this, I wanted to make like a Nautilus deck. And I never did, because it was too expensive. If Azatote, if you were 4 letters in the alphabet, you would be. Thank you for saying so. I really appreciate that. You would be the Peepo feet. See, look, this is a hand. Why can't I open like this playing ranked? Don't you emote to me, you robot.
I'm actually
We both
here.
know you're not real.
A real battle.
I should have played this one. Oh well, they're scared. They will simply be frightened of me. I will take it on the chin. Is the new player experience from Master Duel actually the best of card games? I think it genuinely is. Like, new player experience from Master Duel, they give you so much free shit. You can, like, as soon as you beat the, like, tutorial, you can build an entire meta deck immediately if you want to.
Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey,
Like,
I'll do my best.
it's crazy. It's shocking how good it is. Considering that, like, as much as we do complain about Master Duel, I genuinely think it's probably the economy, as expensive as it is to buy the gems. Like, buying the gems is ridiculously expensive. Like, it's stupid. Buying gems is stupid. It costs so much money. But you can earn them in the game really easily as well. Like, what is this guy doing? Like, you saw when I, this guy is gonna he's doing his best. I think if I do this, he dies anyway, so. Yeah. But yeah, it's a bit nutty because, like, I spent all my gems on stream on Master Duel. You watch me do it. I spent all my gems on the new pack. And then literally 4 days later, if that, like 3 or 4 days later, I played again, and I'm at 3,700 gems again. After spending all of them. And it took no time. All it did was taking part in the Duelist Cup for a little bit, and getting the rewards from that. Like, and not even max rank, I got to like 12 or whatever. Like, it just seems a bit ridiculous. I'll play against this scary guy. I won't regret this. Not even once. But yeah, Master Duel's new player experience is so good. Like, my brother played it, and he's not really, like, big into Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. But, like, he made, you know, a whole Fluffles deck from the start. No cards missing from the extra. He just did that. And he could do that.
Today, you are King Ku.
Today I'm what now? You said, what'd you call me?
Follow my lead.
I'm innocent.
I don't know what their effects are. Oh, it gives me a boost, I see. Yeah, as hard. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the big difference, right? That's what really makes or breaks it, I suppose. Is that for a new player to get the cards, it's incredibly easy, and you can make like the best decks possible. For a new player to learn the game, nearly impossible. It's so difficult.
Drown in shadow.
I bear a message from
Make the best decks possible. Yeah, exactly. Like, new players will make meme decks. It just happens. It will just happen. What did that?
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
But yeah, like it's a bit.
Snow swallows their tears.
What are you doing? Are you serious? I've just been ephemeral.
Burn them all. My paint.
Eternal silence.
At least this is a big guy. I guess.
They thought we wouldn't fight back.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
This might hurt you.
Can I paint you?
But yeah, like everyone will make a meme deck first because it'll be fun. But like you can make a meme deck and you can also make a good deck. Like that's the thing. You get so many gems. If you get even like, as long as you get not incredibly unlucky with your like initial pack openings, you can make like, and as long as you're making like staples, you can make like a whole second deck as well, like almost instantly too. And it's really good for someone like me. The Master Duel, like how it works, still is honestly really good because I'm the kind of person that I play a deck for a while and then I get like fed up of it after a certain period of time. Like I need the variation, else I get bored. So I appreciate being able to just make stuff a lot. I love cheap equipment. Now I know what equipment is, I'm super into it. Oh, I gotta do this too. Okay, this is fine. All players start with 10 mana gems. Oh. Wait, that might be terrible for me. Wait a second. This is either going to be really good or really bad. If I start with 10. It'll be bad if I open like this. Okay, shut up, Karma. Yep, there is 10. There is 10.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly! Hang on, Buzz.
Yeah, literally, this kind of fucks up my aggressive deck, huh? And they can instantly do this. Yeah, that works.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Anything helps.
Maybe we'll just rely on, like, evasive people
It works, mostly.
to just get in and kill. Right, we could do that. Yeah. We get evades and we just kill because we got evade. Karma is a noob filter. I mean, it seems... This seems brutal. This seems a little bit rough. But I think we just evade in and win. Hopefully. Oh my god. Oh, I was hoping for something a bit better than that. I'm not gonna lie. Sure.
What's in here?
One cost elusive was a really good ladder deck for a while.
Tenacity through trial.
I think that might have been at a different time to when I played.
We will not stand by.
But it does seem decent.
Halt!
This is a no-fly zone.
I think I just do this because then I can kill next turn immediately, so it's fine. Where you just played Teemo and Zoe because they were 1 mana 1/1 elusives. Oh, maybe I did play a bit of that format. Maybe I did. That seems to be like reminding me of something. So maybe.
Intruder, get him.
There we go. And we start, and we still have full health. Who said that was a bad hand?
Oh yeah.
Who said? We've almost got this too. I need this. I need at least this. Didn't expect him to not play any spells. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's a good tech. No spells. Just win. Cards you draw cost 1 less. Sounds good too. Challenger with quick attack is always really good. Well, all my cards have quick attack when I play them, right? Because of my other one that I've got. This one. I think gives them all Challenger. So, even, not quick attack. Literally the other way around, but whatever. The problem is I add cards to hand, but I also want to get rid of cards from my hand. Alright, gamer. Draconic bands again. Are there not that many pieces of equipment? Is that what's going on?
Loses because Zoe makes the rules.
Seriously? That's so unfair. How dare they also have an elusive card? How dare I get stunned? Discard one card. Oh yeah, do this. I'll get the dog. I like the dog. The dog is cute.
Zoe, I'm a serious artist now. I paint Sparkleflex.
You paint what now?
Hey, you brought back my favorite star.
Oh yeah, this was worth it. I was gonna say, yeah, is this worth it? Yeah, this is definitely worth it.
I thought you were working.
Stop trying to lick the dog.
You were, it didn't will me.
Recall an ally. Sure.
Time to go.
This still works like magic. Did I tell you about the time I played Magic on stream? I played MTG Arena on stream. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but god, Magic fucking sucks now. Current Magic, I just do not like it.
Portal me something cool.
It just seems like so... Oof. I say current Magic. That was still a while ago. Current Magic is fine if you're not trying to play it seriously. I guess that's probably true, yeah. That may be true. That may be true. But god, did you know I got... Like, my Magic the Gathering Arena account, I literally got locked out of it. They wouldn't let me in for an extended period of time.
I'll write my own story. The universe demands change.
Yeah, level up now.
Doing it?
Level up now that we've won. That's awesome. Thanks, Zoe. Current Magic. I'm just scared of Current Magic, honestly. All I know is they have like Fortnite secret layers and stuff. Wow, stretch, stretch, stretch. Spell Shield? I don't really want any of these. Barrier might be nice. I don't want any of these either. What is this? Slots? I love slots. Wait, I love slots. I love gambling. But yeah, I don't even know what's good in current Magic. I know they're doing the, like, Phyrexia story, right? That's the current thing. I'm pretty sure. I have a habit, like, I do this, like, every single time I, like, play
Happy to do whatever's needed.
anything. They're printing a Lord of the Rings set. I mean, that seems pretty cool. Sure, Spawn 2, whatever that means. I love spawning too. If there's one thing I love.
Oh, that's a good one. I learned that in class.
With a single copy of the One Ring in Elvish? Really? Holy shit. They do have a way of getting money out of people. They are very good at that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Guess we're they're our friends, Glow.
Sure, boss.
That's so big. How is this so massive? Yeah, that's funny. I remember, okay, back when I first started playing Magic, I first started playing Magic during... Oh, what was the set called? Shadows over Innistrad. That's when I first started playing. It was like while I was at university. Or not, it was just before I was at university, I think. Shadows over Innistrad. And like... that was fun. And I remember being super excited because Kaladesh came out. And when Kaladesh came out, I bought one of the like starter boxes, like for the starter Magic for Kaladesh. I bought one of the boxes and I opened a shiny masterpiece, like a foil masterpiece. Which is like the most ridiculous thing. And I sold it at university for like way below what it was worth. Because I was looking, I can't remember which one it was, but I was looking at the prices online and I was like, oh, this is going for like £80 online. I was like, that's really good.
Excuse me?
Like, holy shit. I will... And some guy at university wanted to buy it off me and I was like, yeah. And he was like, I'll give you £75 now for it. And I was like, that's £5 less than selling online, minus all the hassle of trying to find someone to sell online. That's a deal. I thought to myself. Turns out, I was looking at the cost of the non-foil one. The foil one was actually worth like double that. So I sold it to this guy. I sold a masterpiece, a foil masterpiece to this guy for like less than half of what it was actually worth. And I didn't find out until like 2 months later. Anyway, we suffer. That's my fun Magic the Gathering story. Oh yeah, also we played one time we played, oh, what's it called? Like Draft. We played Draft. I forgot what it's called in Magic. Is it just called Draft? It might be. We played Draft and like my deck was like literally the worst thing possible. It was like so janky. It was fucking mono blue control. Not control. Mono blue aggro. It was Kaladesh Draft and I played mono blue aggro and I came like second. I won a whole bunch of packs from it. From my mono blue aggro deck.
I bear a message from... Oh, hey, what's that? Whoa.
Not even nothing. Not even anything. I literally...
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
I literally played mono blue aggro and it was the weirdest thing ever, and it was like you would use the energy because they made a bunch of energy and you just do that. That was like your tech. One of my plays or friends I play MTG with only ever plays mill shit. See, this is another reason why it's a bit rough. Because I also remember back when I played Arena, one of the meta decks was like Tessari Mill or something, and it was horrible. I in fact hated it. We're gonna lose.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
They've answered everything and we've got no good cards. Uh-oh. That's also bad. That's also just terrible.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
I can't even do anything. We need to draw a card, please. Gamers. The Eternal Twain. Can't... Here we go.
Fly if you don't try.
I've brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Books? Boring.
Seriously?
Better run.
Yeah, I know you're happy about that one, asshole. Okay, now give me something good off the top. Like a Jinx. Give me Jinx. Maybe. I mean, it's not good, but
Wow, did you see that?
it's a card to play, I guess. Attack. Attack.
Forward!
Attack.
Excuse me?
Like so. Another one? How many of these do you have? How? Okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. He gets one every turn. This is so unfair. Hi, Blue Leg. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're having a very quiet stream today. And I'm gonna lose to the...
Can I paint?
I'm gonna lose to the NPC. Mm-hmm. I like quiet streams.
Time to go.
Well, this one's been exceptionally quiet. Actually losing in this mode. Don't peepo feet me. Come on, Jinx off the top, please. Thank God. Wait, this is awful. I can't even play it. Because I have to discard a card.
Broken. Her people. Come on, fish bones. I don't want to.
I hate to say it, but I think we might be losing in this mode. Looks like next turn is over for me. My life ends 2 seconds from now. Holy shit. He has so many cards. I drew only 1/1s. No, this could do something maybe. Ditch that and then Jinx levels up. Look, aren't you scared? Right? They're terrified. Just don't attack. Just don't attack. Just don't attack. Okay, they didn't attack. Okay, wait, this is good. Stop static shocking me, bro. The AI is terrible, but I'm really grateful that it is. I still think I die.
My first big mission.
I still think I die anyway. Yes. Is there any way I survive? No, because I can't block this.
I didn't do anything.
Like this if you cry every time.
Run.
Right at the end too. I didn't know you main Jinx in... Oh, did you know I made Jinx in LoL? Who did I even main? Back when I played League of Legends and now I'm like... I'm swearing off League of Legends. I've swore off League of Legends for the rest of my life. I'm never touching that game again. God, that scared me. Thank you for the follow, Blue Leg. I appreciate it. That terrified me. I used to play Swain. That's who I used to play. That was my main back in the day. Was pre-rework Swain. And that was just the character I played the most of. I played loads of pre-rework Swain. I played pre-rework Tahm Kench a lot too. Who else did I play? I'm trying to think. Blitzcrank. I like Blitzcrank. I was going to say that's a base choice, but you said pre-rework. Yeah, pre-rework. I mean, old guy with a pointy nose Birdman used to be my main. And then the very last patch I played, I think, was the rework patch. They reworked Swain. And I played like 3 or 4 games of him. And I was like, I hate this. I'm not... And then I never played League of Legends again. I was like, this is terrible. I don't like this even one bit. And then I never touched the game again. And that was my League experience. That's the exact opposite for me. I just got so used to Old Swain. Has it seriously done this again? Look at this. Look at this. Small indie company, League of Legends. Riot Games. You know, League is a very small game, you know. Such a small player count. Did you know you can now see rare content? Sugoi. I hope I can see rare content in Adventures. Yeah, you're like the opposite of me. You're literally the opposite, Blue. Like, I was like, I played Swain. I just loved how Swain played. Just because it suited my style of gameplay a lot. Like, I liked being like a lane bully. Aphelios, at least there's a showing up in front of it. I like being a lane bully, and I like the idea of being like sneaky and like making people weaker over time and stuff, and then suddenly out of nowhere going apeshit and transforming and going crazy on them. And being a heal tank. I liked that. That was fun. I liked that. But when it came to the rework, when they reworked Swain, I was just done. I was just like, I'm done. I have my Swain now with a hot Swain in his 30s, white glamour skin. With a rare esports chroma, I kill people in style. White glamour skin? That sounds past my time. That sounds past my time. Also, when they reworked Tahm Kench, I watched some stuff about League recently because I watched Arcane and I wanted to see what like the game was currently like after years of not playing it. Did they just like kill Tahm Kench? Doesn't Tahm Kench just suck? You can't eat people anymore? So you can't like top lane as Tahm Kench? Why even live? Why even live when you can't go Tahm Kench top lane? He's really good? Okay, good. I'm glad he's good. All I remember is seeing everyone complaining because Tahm Kench, they forced you to play him support or something with his rework. And you can no longer level 2 all in like any top laner and win. God, back when I played, Darius was the best top laner. Is Darius still good? He got reworked again. He got double reworked. Is Darius still good? I don't even know. You know, this game... like, look at this. You know what I might do? Darius is okay. What characters are good? What characters are good? I'll look them up on, like, YouTube. What's something new that's exciting? To end it, since this was only going to be a short stream anyway. What's a character that's been reworked that's good? Did they rework Aurelion Sol yet? Is that something they've done? Oh, yeah. See, look. We're the same but opposite. That's us. Aurelion Sol, he's OP. The one friend that I used to play League with used to love Aurelion Sol. He used to love him. And, like, he sucked. Aurelion Sol fucking sucked. Pow, let's get this up.
For me, existence was empty.
It might be a bit loud.
By my will, I filled it with wonder.
Now he's awesome.
Mortals strive
I mean,
to
he's supposed to be so
construct
cool,
their
right?
own adorably inadequate marvels.
And he looks cool.
True power is only found in the cosmos.
They nailed it this time? Okay.
You thought you could wield
Bit
it.
loud.
As you could
Wait,
tame me. You thought you could wield it. As you could tame me.
He's got fire breath? Okay, that's cool. I like that move. I like that move. Holy shit.
With every crack your hold weakens. Every fracture brings a galaxy of strength. And while I love
Okay, that kind of rules, actually.
my stars, first I shall be unleashed.
Oh my god.
What's the
They
message?
reworked Yumi? Who the fuck is Yumi? What? Is that a character? Is that a character that came out after I stopped playing and then they reworked? She's discovered the Earth? What is this? Milo the Gentle Flame Champion trailer. Milio? Is this a new one? Is this one 9 days ago? Okay, this is brand new. Not out yet, okay. Let's see if he's cringe. Vote for if he's cringe.
It rushed off into the jungle, never to be seen again. Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, you're
Cringe,
so brave.
cringe plus one. I was gonna say, immediately, I don't like his face.
But only because you asked. I've done so many new things since leaving my village. You won't believe this, but I battled a green monster too.
Do people
It had
still
6
play
legs,
Tarek?
8 legs and massive claws, taller than the trees. I learned to heal a
His little
lot
fire
of
slimes
people
are
at
cute.
once. Way more than I did at home.
Wow, that sounds
And he's like a
fun.
support,
Let
I
me
guess.
do it, Emilio.
Yeah. Okay, that is
After I
cute.
did it
That is
once,
cute.
It's easy.
Aspen, you can't come in
Wherever
here.
I go, I try to make new friends, and it always works.
You just can't come in here.
Eventually,
How's it going, Aspen?
I know
Thank you.
it's surprising, but fire doesn't
Exercise
have to
time.
hurt. It's nice to help
You
people
absolutely
see
can.
it differently.
Like they literally
That's
did.
great
They came in and then they
training
did.
to get stronger too.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
Alright, squat
we
time.
think a lot alike.
Always working for points. Hi, Aspen. Do you know each other?
My
Huh?
family is gonna love those stories.
They're probably waiting for my next letter.
How?
I wish
You
they
know
were
Aspen
here
from
right
another
now.
stream? Oh, okay.
They are here right now.
I was gonna say, I was like,
And
huh?
remember, we're gonna make them so
How does
proud.
everyone know each other? 5. I want to see what someone has to say about the rework, if it's any good. Best rework of all time. Come on, Remus, tell us about it.
The new
5.
Aurelion Sol is finally on the PBE. He
So
lost
true.
his flying balls but gained the power to throw stars at people, so
8.
I say it's worth it. Let's get over his kit. His passive buffs his abilities.
I think I did way too
He's
many.
able to collect
I
Stardust
lost
with Q,
count.
E,
I
and the
started
ultimate,
getting
and the
distracted,
more
I just kept
Stardust,
doing
the
them.
more abilities are improved.
You're not the
making
same
his Q
Aspen.
deal more damage, increasing
got
the
different
flight distance
Aspens?
of W, the area of E, and the bonus execute threshold, and the area of the ultimate. His Q is the Breathing of Fire ability. That is also a hold to
The
use
Breathing
Q,
of
dealing
Fire
damage
ability.
per
Sorry,
second to
I'm.
the first enemy hit, and 50% of that damage to surrounding enemies. Each full
Oh, that
second
does
of
seem
red on
crazy.
the same enemy deals a burst of damage.
That does seem a bit
with the
ridiculous.
Stars forming a constellation
Wrong
and
Aspen.
exploding, and each one of those explosions gives 1 Stardust if they are used on an
Now
enemy
don't you
champ.
feel funny?
Also, the
Now
chain
don't you feel
duration when
silly?
the ability is maxed out goes to infinity, so you
But
can
still,
just keep
hi.
using it as
Don't
long
worry,
as
you guys
have
can be
mana
friends
left.
now.
And it's supposed to be an improved auto attack. since he shouldn't really use auto attacks after the first few levels. His W is the flight. You pick the direction and he goes in that way. While flying,
Yeah,
he
I'm
uses all
Blue
his
Leg.
abilities too, and he has no cooldown, no max channel duration, and has increased damage. You can recast the ability to end the flight early at any time or click in any direction.
That's
Also,
funny.
if Q was on cooldown and then you use W, it
My
resets
God.
its cooldown, and takedowns on champions within 3 seconds of damaging them refreshes 90% of this ability's cooldown. So you can do a cool gank on another
That does
lane
so
with
much
a Q and
damage.
fly
What the
back
fuck?
mid, or just play
Like,
jungle.
see, exactly. Now
Singularity
you're best
is
friends.
E,
Now maybe you
creating
should
a
kiss.
black hole dealing magic damage per second and dragging enemies towards the center. Enemies in the center below a
Right?
percentage
Like
of
this.
health die instantly, and this percentage can be increased from Stardust.
Die
Black
instantly?
hole absorbs Stardust when enemies die within it, and each second an enemy champion is inside. Also, minions
just
and
heard the
jungle
word die
monsters
instantly.
inside have 0 movement speed, so they just get stuck there. So he gets 1 Stardust per
I mean,
second per
you
enemy
could.
champion
All
in
I'm
it,
saying is you
10
could.
Stardust
You could
from
do
big
it.
monsters dying in it, champions
He
and
has
large
an execute-
monsters
oh, okay,
give
I see.
5, siege minions 3, and minions and small monsters 1. So you can use it on minions to catch a few in it, and then kill them with Q and gain some Stardust.
They just
And his
die
ultimate,
instantly.
He crashes a star at the selected location, dealing damage,
This
stunning
is the one that
enemies with
looks
and absorbing 5
cool. I don't know
Stardust
what
for
it
each
does,
champion
but-
hit. Every 75 Stardust collected transforms the next one into
Stardust.
Sky's Descent. You can see the progress bar above the icon too. This throws a constellation down from the
And it gets
cosmos,
bigger and
dealing
does a
more
cool
damage in
thing.
a larger
That's
area, knocking
pretty
up
cool.
enemies' hit
Does
and
that
then
damage
unleashes a
everything in that
shockwave
area?
deals damage to champions and epic monsters hit and slows all enemies hit too. Note that the 75
That's
Stardust
fucking cool.
collected starts after using the upgraded version. So you can't have 75 collected before using it and then use it twice. You need to get 75
That's neat. Okay, I
more
like that.
after using it.
I like
That's about
that.
it. He seems really cool and will definitely work as a late game champion with how much his abilities get improved from
I'll have to
Stardust.
look into
But
this
let me know
later.
what you think about the new dragon, and thanks for watching. Also, do you know how you call Aurelion
Nico
when he dies?
rework?
Aurelioff.
Who are these champions and why do they bring them out and then they suck? If they're new. Huh? Why even live? Why even live? Anyway, gamers. Unfortunately, this was only going to be a short stream anyway. Since I wanted to try out Legends of Runeterra. Again. Turns out, new player experience, not fantastic. Let me... By the way, if you're new here, here's my new design, coming soon. Sugoi. Isn't that Sugoi? Isn't that a Sugoi design by Shio? Don't you love it? Aren't you in love with me now? Kinda hot? Thank you. New design coming soon. Hopefully next month. If everything works out perfectly, next month. If things happen, stuff might change. We will see. In the meantime, look. Take a peek. Normally I play other games. Normally I don't play Legends of Runeterra. Power bottom, thank you. I appreciate putting the power in, at least. Normally I play other games, but you better have a shoe toggle. I think it might be a bit late. It might be a bit late in the process of the model to add a shoe. We are opposites. We are opposites. Alright, thank you for coming though. I do really appreciate it. It's only a couple people here, so it's probably not worth raiding someone, so I might just noom here. Thank you for coming. More streams soon. I don't have a stream planned for tomorrow, but if I do end up doing one, it'll probably be Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Always. I also haven't played Genshin since I got Dea, so maybe I should do that at some point too. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye. 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 Look at me. Wait, look at me again. Look at me again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.